welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another part of our niche series. And we are back in our Rosebush tribe in the niche update 1.1.1, where we have amazing things happening. Currently, the hills are covered in our Rosebush tribe babies. All of them are young and beautiful and spotty colored and poison tailed, and it's gorgeous. So currently, if you guys haven't been paying attention, the niche update 1.1.1 is currently in beta, so this is an early release portion of the game. If you guys want to add this into your game, you can always find all the information down in the description box below. But this is, like I said, a buggy update, so we're still just checking everything to make sure it still works. They've been updating everything as we go along, which is why I didn't realize that the actual antenna actually have weather prediction now, which means that we can predict the weather in the next 2 days. So according to Moth, our amazing moth who looks absolutely adorable, who is the son of Rose and Spirit, says it's going to be sunny with very little heat in the next 2 days. So absolutely adore him. Thank you very much, Moth, for all that information. So right now we are taking our Rosebush tribe, all of our younglings who have basically been born of wanderers and the descendants of Iskra and our longtime founders Emerald and her mate. We have all of these little creatures who are going to be pushing their way onto this port to what we're saying technically it leads all the way to a whale that is all in the out in the water, circling around, waits only for creatures for a little while, and to ferry them to whatever location they would like. And the whale doesn't really have any particular standards for when you can go or if you can go or what type of creatures it allows. So we're trying to be very cautious when it comes to what we bring with us and what genes we have, and hopefully who will be able to go, so we can continue to have all of our amazing Rosebush tribe genetics come with us. So right now I've kind of marked the 2 sets that I'm pretty dang sure we're going to take with us. Since we have so many babies, I kind of went a little baby crazy last episode, but I did rename Lomasi or Lasila, there it is, into her name is now Jasmine, and she is going to be the mate of Nova, and these two are going to be carrying on our Sunstone line. They're children of our Sunstone creatures, so we're going to say that their children are going to continue that line, and we're probably going to take them with us. And we also have Lomasi, who was just like, I feel like is a little bit like her ancestor Dart, who likes to go all the way to the front of things and see what's going on. She's all the way by the port. We've kind of set up her mate as Moth, considering that we really want to keep that scorpion tail really strong in our line. There are some creatures that we probably won't be able to take with us just because we have so many babies and only 15 creatures can come with us, but I did want to make sure I designated the ones that are supposed to come, because right now we have a lot of the same genes, and hopefully when we get to Whale Island, we'll probably be able to have maybe Sunstone reincarnation, like the amazing Sunstone, get on top of a tree stump and call for a wanderer that might wash up on the side of the whale and come to join our tribe. Since considering these are some of the descendants of Iskra, who is our goddess of wanderers, who states that it's kind of a tribal imperative for everyone to, at least every generation, to invite new creatures into the tribe. And I think it does well for us, because currently we're very limited on genes, or at least we're limited on immunity genes. We actually have a lot of different creatures with lots of different like genetics showing up right now, but currently we have a lot of creatures that don't really have mates available, so we might have them kind of go on maybe like a singles cruise, which sounds kind of silly, but the whale is probably going to be like our singles cruise, where we're going to send like creatures like Dandelion off onto the whale without a mate, and hopefully she'll be able to snag someone interesting. So we're actually going to start moving these guys around. I kind of want to put everyone that I really want to come over this way, so that when we see what baby Jade and Solera are going to have on their final days, we'll kind of be able to see who we'll take with us. I'm not sure if we're going to rename Vonkir, because I love his peacock tail, but I'm not sure if we're going to find a mate for him either. So let's see if we can start moving everyone. I absolutely adore Lilac, but I'm not sure if she's going to come. Same with Citrine, he has some great genes, so I'm not sure if he's going to come with us either. Let's see. Altair I know isn't coming, so we're probably gonna send a lot of these babies. Like Copper, I'm pretty sure isn't coming. Udo, I'm not positive yet, so we're gonna send him this way. Who is strong enough? Let's have Dandelion come over here and protect the berry bush for a second. Ghost, he is A and D. He has that poison fang, so I'm gonna send Ghost over this way. His parents were Spirit and Rose as well. Let's see. Poppy, let's have you go this way just because we're not sure. We do know Moth is coming, so Moth's gonna come over here to hang out with Lomasi. So we do know these two are going, and we know Nova and Jasmine are going. So those are the ones that we know we have really good matched genetics for. Udo, well done. He actually was able to pick up that root. So let's have Dandelion poison that bunny. I think she's kind of protective of these berry bushes since she grew up around here. Let's have Peridot knock down some of the knock down some of the nuts and clean up some of the nests. Since his mates are going to be passing away, these guys are going to kind of, they're actually getting really old. I think Jade has 1 day left, which is sad. But she did have such a, they had just a gaggle of beautiful babies. Like, look at him. Kirnuduk is gorgeous. Well done, Solera. Okay, let's skip the day. Whoa, and we only got 1 female. And a nice, and she does have the female peacock tail, but she does also have AB, which is not what we need. And we have Rotaro, who also has the peacock tail, but he still has AB, so we're probably not going to take these babies with us. Let's have Solera come over here, and Peridot pick that up. Where's the bunny? I hear a bunny. I can't see a bunny. Not sure. So I really want Simba and Kovu to come, specifically because of their genetics. Thistle, I'm not sure yet, because we really have a lot of creatures with those genes. So let's have Kovu and Simba start making their way this way. They're both really great warriors, so we're going to really want to take them with us. They're also some of our more direct lined creatures directly back to Emerald and her mate, so we kind of want to keep them around. Same with Flora, Vega, and Rhea. We kind of want to keep them around specifically because they are almost direct descendants of our original line. So we'll have these two sit here. We know Sunstone's coming. It's kind of a given that Sunstone's coming. We just don't have a mate for him yet. Let's give Nova his final gem color. I kind of marked these guys because Sunstone's line I think I'm gonna mark as orange just because I needed to keep track of them. And then let's give Jasmine her other gem color too. Oh, I can't believe we don't get to keep all these lovelies with us. They kind of just, I think a lot of Peridot and Solera's children are just, and Jade's children are just gonna like disappear into the ether. They're all just gonna start running around and playing around in the grasses, picking up food where they can, because they're all still, like I said, they're all still Sunstone's line, so they don't really have a really good work ethic. They all just want to do whatever they want to do and not really pay attention to like possibly the needs of the tribe, or if they need to pick up, or if they actually need to do something for the tribe. They're all not very good at that. So let's have Thistle come over here. I'm still not sure if I want to take him. We do know that Nova's coming, so we'll send Nova over here. Ghost, I'm not sure, so we'll send him this way. So there's 2 spots for Kovu and Simba, and these 2 go here. These guys are kind of like our not travelers, but like our explorers / warrior line. Their parents kind of had them while they were exploring, so they probably have a really great sense of adventure. Let's see, Lilac. I really adore Lilac just because she's had to take care of her siblings for such a long time. Wren, I think Wren and Lilac would actually be a really great pair, except Wren is CD, so Wren doesn't have the peacock tail, but Lilac does in her inactive traits. So these guys are a maybe, so I'm just gonna put this marking on them just because it's possible that we might want to take them with us because of how much we really want Sunstone's line to be shown up in the tribe. They're not really necessary because we have Nova and Jasmine, but we kind of still want them. So Citrine, the problem is I absolutely adore everyone we have in the tribe so far. Like right now, everyone is just amazing. So I don't really want to get rid of anyone. I kind of want everyone to stick around. Udo, I know he has B and F, but I'm pretty sure we have that gene. Like Moth has that gene. So it's very highly possible that Moth will pass that down to his kids. Right now, we're pretty much just leaving everyone over here or still over here. Maybe Udo will get kind of sucked into this family tree. Like, yeah, he doesn't have the poison fangs, so I wouldn't be comfortable with starting to breed him anyway. So we'll keep him over there. So he'll just kind of get absorbed into this family group, and he'll be very happy to have some more people to play with. Let's see, Dandelion, I still want to take her. Even though we don't really have a mate for her picked out, I really still want to take her. Maybe Thistle? No, not Thistle. She can't be a mate for Thistle. Beep. Or Ghost, actually, now that I think about it. Just because we really want to keep her her tail, and I think it would be really cool if we had like a line of like white roses that we could say that Dandelion's line would be like white rose, like a line of poisonous flowers type of idea, but I'm not sure if that'll work out. So DF, BF, yeah, she doesn't really have a clear mate right now. She technically could be a mate for Simba. But he does have that peacock tail in his inactive traits. Not sure, but I do really want to take her, so we'll probably start moving her in the next turn. No, Solera. Ugh, Solera passed away. And I heard a bunny. Arrow, get the bunny. Arrow is like on his own now. His mate passed away. I think his mate was Gonia, so our beautiful Begonia. He just kind of spent all of his time with her, and then now she's gone, which is sad. Let's have Poppy move over here so he can take care of these berry bushes. Let's have Citrine pick up these clams. He's just doing some hunting. Kirnuduk, I really wasn't planning on naming you specifically because we're not going to stick around too long. I really want to get us to Whale Island before the end of this episode, you guys, because it would be so nice. Let's see, let's smell everything. Udo, let's see if you can use your nose to help your new family find some more berries. So let's have Flare follow him into the grasses, and I'm pretty sure she'd be able to find the berry bushes over here. Let's see, a nice, who looks so much like her mother, it's kind of funny. Let's see, Rotaro. I don't know if we want Von Kier to come. He's probably not as adored as his older brother Sunstone, just because of the fact that he wasn't the first. He's still just as striking as his brother, though, don't get me wrong. He still looks amazing. So let's have Jasmine move here, Nova come here. Let's see, Simba, Kovu, and then we have another 4 spaces. So let's see, we're waiting for Dandelion as 1, and then we could have Lilac and Wren come, and Ghost. Yeah, I think Ghost would be a good choice to bring with us. So we could have Lilac, Wren, and oh no, there's another spot. So we could have Lilac, Wren, Dandelion, and maybe citrine. I think we'll take citrine. Just because I really want to start, like, I really want to make sure we get like a good mix of genes. Oh, Peridot, you're on your last day. You fathered so many children. Like, how did you? Seriously, this hill was covered in roses, and now we only have a few creatures who are going to be able to help pick up food. But I think all of your children are going to be fine. They're a little bit lazy, but they are very playful, which I think is a cornerstone of Sunstone's line. They're very playful. They're very sometimes a little bit haughty when it comes to how beautiful they are, but I think they all kind of recognize, especially once their parents are passing away, that they all kind of have to take care of themselves. So they'll just kind of instruct all of their younger siblings to kind of find a berry bush and stick next to it. You'll be fine as long as you wait for the rain and kind of pick up berries whenever you can. And it'll just be like a, not necessarily imperative, but something that they'll just explain to everyone, and it'll just be kind of what you do. You just kind of sit next to a berry bush and get real comfy and pick up berries whenever you have a chance, and it's not too bad. Oh, everything's fine. Life's totally cool. So I think that's how they're going to be running this island from now on, which I think they'll be fine. And I think Udo, I don't think there are any clear matches for here. Let's see, Thistle and... no, not Thistle. I don't think anybody's actually a clear match for anyone on this island right now. BF, yeah, no, like, so unless they get another wanderer on this island, I don't know how long they'll survive, but it should be fine. Cross your fingers. So let's skip the day. We're almost done. We're gonna have so much food. So we'll have Citrine start making his way this way, and he'll start calling over to Dandelion, because he'll be like, I can see everyone starting to leave. So they'll be rushing over to get on the ports. Let's have, and now Peridot is gone. I think Altair would kind of take the lead. I think he would just be like, okay, everyone find a spot. I feel like since he's not as like striking as some of his other siblings, and he doesn't have like that crown of ram horns to be proud of or any of that, and his coloring is pretty basic, I think he would recognize that, yeah, I probably should be the one to tell everyone that they should be working. Let's have Udo pick up that food. Let's have Flare pick up food. Udo, come this way. Let's have a nice go here so she can see if she can pick up a bunny. Oh, Udo. Udo's ridiculous. He apparently was too kind to the bunny. It decided to stay. Let's see. So they're gonna do some some small bunny hunting. They're absolutely horrible at it, considering that they all have they have no fighting ability whatsoever. But they'll just try. I think Thistle will try and help because he has those ram horns, but he does have lean body, so he's not as strong as he could be. So let's have Rotaro come this way, and Nudu come over here, and they'll start basically batting at the bunnies. I think they'll just kind of make it a game. Sunstone, you look gorgeous. He's getting a little bit older. I think, who's the oldest here? I think it's Moth. Yeah, Moth I think is the oldest. Yeah, Moth and Sunstone are pretty much around the same age. Citrine and Dandelion and everyone else are a little bit younger, so they'll be fine, I think. We just need to wait till the next day for these guys to be able to move on to the ports. Guys, we're gonna go to Whale Island. Oh, I'm super excited. I am so ready for this. And rain! Poppy, why didn't you tell anyone? Let's see. So in 2 days it will be sunny with heat. Alright. So let's see. Poppy's just going to pick up as much food as he can. They're all gonna start picking up food. Let's get him over here. Where are the bunnies? There they are. Let's see. Let's have them pick up that meat. Let's have Arrow pick up food over here. Poppy is gonna come over this way. We'll have Rotaro come this way. Let's have Altair work on bunnies. See, Anais, come help pick up this food. Udo, I don't think you'll be able to help pick up the food while you're over here. So everybody's just going to pick up as much food as they can while they have the time. I think we left like a ton of bunny meat just laying around here, so I guess everyone will be okay. Dandelion, can you get on the port now, love? We can! So I think the whale is just waiting off in the distance, and I think everyone can see it. And I'm thinking, I don't think Sunstone would be the one leading. I don't think it's in him. Maybe Vega. Yeah, I think Vega would actually kind of take the lead on this, just because of him and his sisters having a very great sense of adventure in them, and I think they'd probably be the ones to remember so many of the stories their parents told them as they were whacking through grasses, that they could find the whale, and the whale would take them to the ends of the archipelago where they might find amazing things, and it's in the stories of the great Lazuli tribe that has gone on for generations, yada yada yada, all that fun stuff. So I think this is where we're going to skip the day and have Sunstone, who would definitely have been the one to say that he'd be the one to click the button, and let's travel. Guys, look, there's a tail. There's a tail. There's the whale's tail! Oh my goodness! Look at it! Oh my... Whoa! Oh, he has an eye! Hello, beautiful! Are you gonna take us somewhere amazing? But look, oh my goodness, guys, we have finally reached Whale Island, and there's so many trees, and there's a big, huge savanna bit, and oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. Look at all the things, and I think that's a smelly fruit. I'm pretty sure after watching this and playing around with myself, you can pretty much pick these and use them to help you get purr snout if we want to add purr snout into this tribe. A lot of like poison berries, and since we have a lot of creatures with scorpion tail, we'll be able to take advantage of those berries. This is going to be awesome. Okay, so Sunstone, let's have you start exploring. And hopefully we'll be able to find a stump to put him on so he can flash those beautiful tail feathers and see if he can get us a wanderer, because as the teachings of Iskra suggest, we need a wanderer for every single generation. We have to bring in at least one wanderer every single generation. So this time we're kind of having everyone take their time, explore the area. I think Lilac would be super interested to see what's going on. Flora and her sister Rhea, I think, are going to find that this is a very different place than the cliff that they grew up on. So Rhea, follow your sister. She's just gonna whack through that berry bush because that's kind of what she does. She did that last time too. Let's have Ghost clear stuff out. I think he would feel uncomfortable with so much grass everywhere, since everybody had already cleared out the grasses by the time he was on the island at their last home. Dandelion. Let's see. Let's start moving you guys this way. Nova. And let's have Jasmine come this way. Well, she'll follow suit. Kovu will probably bring up the rear because he wants to make sure that he'll be able to protect everyone, because you never know, some other creatures may be coming up around the back once they leave the ports. So there might be other creatures on this island. We have no idea because it's on the back of a dang whale. This looks cool. Like, this is cool, you guys. I didn't realize how much I would enjoy this until now. But we're on the back of a whale. Oh my gosh, this is super cool. Oh wow. So we're gonna end up skipping the day. We're gonna probably send Nova up this way. Kovu's probably gonna still stay back here so he can protect everyone. And hopefully we'll be able to see if we find anything cool while we're on here. And maybe we can get some creatures set up on some nests, hopefully to see if we can start breeding in. I definitely want to make sure we get Nova and Jasmine started on hopefully adding some more peacock-tailed creatures into our tribe. That'll be fun. So let's skip the day. We really want to get out of this area too, specifically because we don't have a lot of, there's not a lot of food around here, especially after Rhea knocked down the latest bush. But let's have her clear this way. Flora, I think, is going to come behind her and start clearing out paths. See, Moth. Nova, let's have everyone start clearing stuff out so that all of the other creatures can start working their way upwards into the grass, and hopefully we will be able to find a place where we can kind of settle down that's not as barren as this area, because these creatures are very much used to a little bit more green and friendly area than this place. Lilac, let's have you start going over here. She's so motherly, so I think she would be walking around on the back of the whale, kind of tiptoeing, worrying about, oh my gosh, are we doing anything to it? Is it hurting it? It's like, is everybody okay? Is everyone around? And all of her siblings and cousins would just be like, come on, just run around, it's fine. Since they're all still kind of young, they all probably still have a little bit of like that fun, childlike wonder about the fact that they're on a whale, since they've been told stories about it since they were babies, but they never really thought they would get here. And oh my goodness, it's just we're almost there. I think we might set up, there's so many nests. I'm trying to think of a great place for them to set up since it's very easy to see here. I think we'll have, I'm trying to think of a great place for main camp. I think maybe over here, since there are like 3 nests in a row in this area, like 3 right around here. And then we'll probably have one family set up over here, maybe the family that we are more likely to add in the purse now to. Probably some of our creatures that are probably a little bit more more healing oriented, so maybe Lilac and her mate. I think, who did we pick for her? We picked Wren for her, so maybe Lilac and Wren will end up coming over to this area and start working on possibly getting that purse snout into our line. So let's skip the day. Excuse me, I need water. We haven't heard anything yet. We're not really hurting for food at the moment. So Citrine, start clearing out some more space. Rhea, she found some food. And I think she would be calling out to everyone. She's like, I'm not supposed to break these ones down, right? And everyone would be like, no, leave them alone. Let's see, let's have Dandelion come this way. She'll start picking those berries. Moth, oh Moth, you found a nice nest. Okay, so there's a nest over here that someone could sit up next to. I think it's not near a stump. Where is the stump? Oh, the stump's right here. So we'll probably send Sunstone over there. Who's a good collector? So we'll probably have Nova and Jasmine set up at this nest then. I think that's the good idea, since they'll probably have some babies that are more likely going to have some those peacock tails, so they'll be pretty well protected in this kind of general area. Let's have Sunstone work his way up this way. Let's see, Lomasi and Moth are going to be working on poison berries. Yeah, they're going to be working on poison berries, so I think what we want to set them up near a few of them, just so we can make sure that we use all of those poison berries to the best of our ability. So maybe we'll set them up over here, maybe, or close to it, maybe really close to the stump. I just want to make sure we can take care of all of our food sources, because we're at 99 food. It's not bad. We're not too upset or pressed to do anything major. And where was that? There it is. It's over there. I was trying to remember where the stinky fruit was, so we can start moving Lilac and Wren over that way. So Lilac's probably going to make a beeline over here to this tree over here, so she can start picking up food. Vega, I think will actually probably be really good friends with Simba and Kovu. I think they all would really get along because Vega has like a sense of adventure. He's very leader oriented, and Simba and Kovu grew up with a mother who was very into strength, which means that they probably will value Vega's like striking markings and his strength and the ability to like lead the rest of the tribe into like a better land. And I think they would all very much, I think these three would be like a group of musketeers kind of. They're just so great. I love how distinct these guys are, because Simba and Kovu just look amazing to me. So let's see, I think that's everyone. Next, I think the next move, we're gonna put Nova and Jasmine up in their nest. We'll have Lilac and Ren make their way over here. We're kind of separating into our corners at this point. And then hopefully we'll be able to get Sunstone over to this place over here. And maybe set up Lomasi and Moth in this corner. I kind of like, because it's so big and there's so much space, there's so many things that we can do here. We don't even know if there are any wanderers around here. Good goodness, it might be like there might be just so many creatures we won't know what to do with ourselves. Do with ourselves. There we go. I can speak, I promise. Okay, so I think let's have Sunstone move once. There we go. He is on the stump. We have finally made it. And there are 3 nests right here. That's kind of ridiculous. Moth, come over here. So we'll have Moth and Lomasi get set up over there. And Ren, where'd you go? Okay, so we'll put you here. There's a bunny. Get it, Lilac. There's gonna be bunnies everywhere. So we'll have Lilac and Ren set up over here. So this will kind of be their territory. And Flora and you and your sister are going to be 2 peas in a pod. Ghost, I'm not sure if you are actually a good match for any of them, but I think you would like I think he'd like these 2. Like spending time with them and their energy. He's normally like used to, he comes from a line where his father was really quiet. His father was spirit, so I think he would be a little bit really interested in just kind of hanging around, being in the shadows, listening to what they have to say. Jasmine, we're gonna set you up on this nest. She's probably gonna clear out the area. There are berry bushes around her. She'd probably feel very comfortable here. Vega, let's see. Citrine, where do we want to set you up, darling? We'll start having you move this way. Maybe you'll be able to start helping with some of our bunny problems. And I think Kovu and Simba would also be really interested in all those bunnies. So we'll start sending them up this way. Hopefully we'll be able to start working on getting rid of those bunnies so they can stop taking all of our berries. Alright, and I think that's everyone. We're going to start them having their first baby. I kind of messed with their immunity genes, not their immunity genes, but their mutation menu. So I put a peacock tail and mask in for her, and I put in eyes and peacock tail for him. So hopefully this will work out well. So we're going to have them mate. I don't think they have any issues with fertility. She's pretty good fertility. He has really great fertility, so this should be fine. We're just gonna clear out this grass so that we can see what's going on, and then in the effort to follow along with the teachings of Iskra, we're going to have Sunstone in all of his beautiful glory call out to see if there are any creatures that are going to join us. Okay, so let's do it. Sunstone, did you see anyone? Is anybody coming? Nope. So that's gonna be his job right now, looking gorgeous and hopefully calling to see if any new nichelings show up so that we can fulfill our destiny and bring in as many creatures into the fold of the Rosebush tribe as possible, because of course these guys follow a creed of knowing that regardless of what you look like, of any of your deformities or anything like that, we will still accept you because that is the way of Iskra. So we're gonna skip the day. We're gonna see what baby Jasmine is going to have, and I think then we're gonna close out this episode, you guys, because a lot has happened. Oh my gosh, these guys look amazing. Look at you. You guys have finally made it. And look at Vega with his red claws. He just looks great. Okay, so let's skip the day. Guys. Oh my goodness. Vanta. Look at our little... Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna... Oh my gosh. Guys, look at him. With his black mane and his pattern. Look at his tail. And his white ram horns. He is going to be amazing. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna end this part right here, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments. Please let me know any names that you guys want to put in the comments as well. I already have a perfect name for this little one, so you guys will learn that in the next episode. But I can't wait to see what other amazing babies Jasmine and and Nova toss our way. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited. And he has green eyes too. Oh, he's just gorgeous. He's like he's an adorable little prince, a little dark prince. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and please subscribe if you really love me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.